What's up, guys? This is Mark with Mark's Repair. We got ourselves an F350 Power Stroke 6.4 liter. We got ourselves quite a bit of work. These things are jammed in there pretty tight. If you look back there, worked on one or two of these before. A lot over in International, but not so much in the Ford chassis. Yeah, we got an oil cooler correlation code. Oil coolers throwing a code, so we got to get that turbo off. Oh, turbos, fuel cooler, batteries out. But yeah, everything else sounded pretty good. I already checked the blow by on it. It was well within spec. It wasn't even too much right here. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. Usually what you do is you let it run, you pull this off, and you don't screw it on, you just set it there. And if it pops it off and go like that, it's got way too much blow by. But this one's just puffing around. So yeah. What's up, guys? This is Mark with Mark's Repair. Look at this bit of a mess we got here. Anyone work on one of these before? If so, shoot it out in the comments. A few things missing. Show them the turbos, Logan. Those are the hardest part about this job. Just right here, these bolts on the back, you got to be super careful not to strip them out. And if you feel them get tight at all, you just stop. But luckily we got them out. Turbos look okay. But yeah, this one was that oil cooler job, the oil cooler correlation code. We got ourselves a new oil cooler. This is how it comes from Ford. If you look, only seals here, 4 bolts. The 6.0s only use 2 bolts. But it looks like they've made it taller this way. Looks the same width, but these are a lot more robust. But then again, an argument could be made that it's not very robust because it plugged up. Let me show you why it plugged up. What's this? We got milkshake. What's the milkshake from? It's from fuel. Fuel was getting in right here and it mixed. You wouldn't think it would, but it does. And then so this has got to be replaced, and that's probably why it plugged up. So let's go take a look at it. Also, on this one, to get a lot more access, you got to undo all the cab mounts minus the back two, and you jack it up from the center support, and then it gives you a lot more access to get to the back. If you look at the earlier video, which I'm going to splice into this because now I've edited stuff, there's like that much room to try and work your hands in there. But if you just get those bolts out and jack up the cab, you're good to go, you know? So go over there. We're going to put this oil cooler in. And a lot of people say you got to pull the intake manifold, but you don't. You just got to work on getting this thing out. So you're going to slip it in. Right, you're gonna slip it in this way, and it just plops right on down in there. And that's it. Hardest part about the whole job is those damn turbos. But if you can get past that and get the tube off the back of the EGR cooler, the first EGR cooler down there, you're good. And then you just gotta take your time, blow it all off, get as much dirt out of the way, and then work on getting those bolts out very gingerly. If you round anything off, that intake manifold has to come off. And believe me, guys, that sucks. If that were to happen, these exhaust pipes right here have to come off. This has to come off the front of the DOC. Then you got to work on getting this harness off. You got your fuel lines, fuel bowl. The fuel bowl on this, you just have to remove the back 2 screws, and it actually will kind of give you some pivot because there's only one in the front, and it's blocked by this harness. So if you guys are doing this job, just take your time. There's no step-by-step thing. You just got to be methodical and take your time and not to strip out anything, and try and be as cleanly as you possibly can. And yeah, it's a work truck and it's freaking filthy, but you still have to abide by your repair procedures and standards to get that job done. So we're making good progress on this. We're gonna get these bolts in, get them tightened down, and then just start going in the reverse order that we took it all apart. And yeah, sometimes you forget, but it'll be alright. So thumbs up, give a like, Hopefully my son's finger's not in front of the camera like I'm looking at right now. All right, guys.